amazing. He said so these two...
Now listen, this black guy is about to say the most realest shit. And this is why we need like 300 million people, at least 150 million main march on the Washington, man. Like really, we really need to like really like let us be known like by millions of hundreds of millions of people that get this motherfucker out the White House. Period. We're not taking no for an answer. We're not gonna do no violence, but we want him gone. We want him impeached like Trump was and actually took out, because this is so much worse. I ain't never thought I'd say I want Trump back. I don't even fucking like him. But look, this motherfucker is such a shit show. Listen to what he says. These are the type of motherfuckers, I call them dangerous. Because there's, you know what that's like? That's like Munchausen syndrome. When you go and try to say what other people, like what's best for other people, you know, instead of just worrying about yourself. That's like Munchausen syndrome by proxy type shit. Just if you did it on a countrywide level, a nationwide level.
Corporations to avoid paying Medicare and Obamacare taxes, while he's pulling in like $17 million for the 2 years out of his entire life he's in the private sector, paying their fair share into Medicare, but he did not. It's another thing he gets.
So wait, are they talking about Biden? I can't go back far enough to figure out, but listen to what this black dude says. He often says some of the smartest shit on Fox News, period. I've never had a Tyrus moment with him where he says some dumb shit like, you're gonna start charging the parents when the parents might not have even gotten a fight in their life, especially if the kid's adopted. Anyways, but listen.
I'm not opposed to them as an ideological matter, but he says,
listen, I'm not opposed to private jets, but I am opposed to people who fly them and tell other people that they should take a bike.
Yes, the hypocrisy gotta stop. When you say something's legal, you don't flip-flop on it. And you know what? Don't tell me to ride a bike when you flying a jet. Thank you. Fuck you, Bill Gates. Fuck you, Fauci. God don't like ugly, and y'all know that. But this motherfucker understand what y'all be like, and he's speaking the truth. And we need him at this 150 million man, 150 for billion man, you know what I'm saying, 300 bajillion man march, you heard me?
Right, so, you know, so again, you're absolutely right. It's I really believe psychologically, though, that there's a group of these folks who believe.
Listen to the way he describes it. It's like Munchausen's by proxy, but a group of it determining it for the population. That's sick. Something's wrong with people if they're doing that. I really respect this man for saying it. And they put him on at 11 at night because they know only people like me is up to you know what I'm saying, connect the dots and staying here with them. But listen, we need this 150 million man march. Hopefully more like a 250, 300 million man march. And we need to let this motherfucker Biden, Joey Crack in the White House know, listen, with all the impeachments Trump went through, all the mental health questions Trump went through, this only fair you get the same, homie. Because that was bad to a point we thought that was bad. And this is so much worse to where we're like, yo, can we get our refund back? We want the thing we just returned instead of this. This new thing ain't working.
And so that there's certain things they should get, you know. And we heard Bill Gates say this, right? Bill Gates has sort of said, let's...
So wait, run that back. Nobody, I'm pretty sure it says shit like this in the Bible, should determine what anyone should or shouldn't need aside from their fucking self and their family. You're not gonna dictate to us what the fuck we need and what we don't. You find a private jet, won't tell everyone ride a bike. I wish I would run to Bill Gates in person. It would be
Medicare.
paying a fair share
But he did
on
not.
private jet.
It's another thing he gets away with. These S corporations. I'm not opposed to them as an ideological
He's my boy.
matter, but he says he is.
Sure. Well, it's a hypocrisy. Listen, I'm not opposed to private jets, but I am opposed to people who fly them and tell other people that they should take a bike.
That's the hypocrisy. That needs to stop. That's going to push our nation asymmetrically apart. And trust me, the part that's in power is going to be the much smaller half.
And so, you know, so again, you're absolutely right. I really believe psychologically, though, that there's a group of these folks who believe that they are above us. And so that there's certain things they should get, you know. And we heard Bill...
That's kind of like Munchausen. Not that they think that you're above us. That's narcissism. But trying to determine what other people should and shouldn't get who aren't you or in your social class or have nothing to do with you, that's like Munchausen by proxy on a grander scale.
See, listen, I'm not opposed to private jets, but I am opposed to people who fly them and tell other people that they should take a bite. Right? So, you know, and so again,
God's so
you're
fucking
right.
smart.
I really believe psychologically, though, that there's a group of these folks who believe that.
Like this dude, one of the most brilliant, one of my favorite anchors on Fox, period. I don't see him that much. If I saw him as much as I saw Tyrus, trust me, people will be a lot more intelligent from watching the news, because this dude knows how to break it down to people. And I could tell he might have studied psychology.
They are above us. And so that there's certain things they should get. You know, and we heard Bill Gates say this, right? Bill Gates has sort of said, listen,
there's nothing that's above you or above me with you, Bill Gates. I make you have a stroke. It's no threat. I'm just speaking facts. That doesn't, you know what I'm saying? I look at it, if anything puts you above somebody else, it's how you could physically damage them in ways that they can't damage you. Because everybody dies. And if you die easier than me, I think that might put me above you technically, just in terms of the food chain. But we all equal. There's nobody who above nobody because of nothing they did. You feel me? It's just, if you can die easier than me, if you're more fragile than me, don't that kind of make me above you in terms of like the laws of the jungle? Think about it. I'm just saying. Because everybody else, I know me and him is equal. But Bill Gates with that pencil neck and all that shit, bro, I ain't even gonna say nothing that could be misconstrued. It's entertainment. But you know how I'm thinking right now. And it's all these people who really ain't done nothing except put on a suit and manage to get into politics and possibly fix elections and shit. And like, it's like, Bill Gates dropped out of college, so did I. I'm making it my own way, being my own boss, so did he. And he stole all his ideas from his partner too.
Donate to things like climate funds and things, so I should be allowed.
I donate whenever they got the donate roundup at the fucking Walgreens. You know how often I do that a week? At least 3 to 4 times a week. So it's like, I donate too. So don't act like you the only motherfucker donating, Bill Gates. You a fucking bum, Bill Gates.
Out to flying.
I like what Papa Doug said. You know, catch you at an interview, hit you up with that whoop-de-whoop. Don't worry, we're not saying, it's entertainment. I ain't say that, Papa Doug did, Bill Gates.
Private jets. In his mind, and President Obama's mind, and President Biden's mind, and some of the other so-called elitist leaders out there,
I don't know if Obama's so much like that, because he has said motherfuckers need to chill with that, thinking they better than other people type thought.
I believe that there should be an asterisk on their policies for the rest of us, because they are so busy and they're doing such great work that they shouldn't have to live by the same things that we live by. And of course,
Joe Biden is doing no great work. He's ruining the country. And I love the sarcasm with this dude to where you can barely see it. But if you see it, they put it like this: it's easy enough for you to see it if you feel the same way.
The hypocrisy is one thing, but I think what we're missing here.
No, hypocrisy is not okay.
The preeminent nation in the world. It's not something that's ordained, and it's not something that lasts forever. We've seen it with other so-called empires in the past, and we're making all the same mistakes that they made.
100%. I know if America falls, I'll still be around after the fall. Shit, I might make the new America. I might help make the new America probably. Bill Gates, we're gonna make sure that people like you is not in the new America. Think about what that might mean for you. I ain't gonna say it mean anything specific, but think about it. If America don't exist no more, law is lawless, Bill Gates, Fauci, Biden, and we decide we don't want you, think about what that might mean for you. What that might look like.